Imagine this, Alstonville's first Anglican church was in a hut at Duck Creek. It was a grand picnic that financed the little timber church erected at Ocean View, Alstonville in the late 1890s. Religious life was central to the development of a community and, like everything else those days, the community provided. In 1905, Alstonville was on the move and the church with it to the Avenue. Conversation soon turned to a second church, this time of stone, and it still stands today as St. Bartholomew's. More than timber and stone, St. Bart's was founded on community values of goodness, compassion and justice. Its history is peppered with people who lived by these values, people like Annie King.
Annie is perhaps best known for her compilation of a series of cookery books, 7 or 8 in all, with a number of reprints also in various editions. The proceeds of the cookbooks were devoted to charitable causes, in particular the Returned Soldiers and Legacy. This is a scan of the 6th edition of the Carry On Cookery book. There were 13 editions printed of this book between 1915 and 1955. Annie's firstborn son returned home from World War I. Sadly, his son did not return home from World War II. The preface written by Annie King for this edition in 1931 is as follows. In 1915, the first edition of the cookery book was issued, 5,000 copies of which were donated to Belgian Need, and we then called it the Australian Missionary Cookery Book. We have had some very grateful letters from the Queen of Belgium, the Lord Mayor of London, and others for the same. In 1918, we changed the flags on the cover and the name to Carry On, which it still bears. The book has always paid its own expenses, and all other profits have been given to patriotic, philanthropic, and missionary purposes. Roughly speaking, over £1,000 have been distributed. Up to date, 19,000 have been printed and disposed of. We now offer our 6th edition, hoping it may carry on the same charitable work. We would thank our many friends for their liberal patronage, and especially the business people of Lismore and District. Its success is largely due to them. I've added many more inexpensive and tasty recipes and hope again that our friends in the kitchen may find it as useful as it has hitherto been profitable. Yours faithfully, Annie King.